Cybersecurity incidents often leave traces on individual systems, making host-based forensics a critical part of any investigation. Host-based forensics focuses on analyzing a compromised machine to identify security breaches, detect malware, and recover evidence. By carefully examining logs, memory dumps, file systems, and registry data, investigators can piece together the attack timeline, understand how the attacker gained access, and determine the extent of the damage. In this lesson, we will explore what host-based forensics is, key artifacts that forensic analysts examine, commonly used forensic tools, and best practices for conducting an effective forensic investigation. Host-based forensics involves collecting, preserving, and analyzing digital evidence from an endpoint, such as a computer, server, or virtual machine. This process is crucial for understanding the scope of an incident, determining how a breach occurred, and ensuring that all malicious activity is removed. The key objective of forensic analysis is to trace the attacker's actions and identify indicators of compromise, IOCs, that can help prevent future attacks. Analysts look at multiple data sources to detect anomalies, including system logs, memory captures, registry changes, file modifications, and network connections. One of the primary challenges in host-based forensics is ensuring that the integrity of the data is maintained, which is why forensic analysts follow strict procedures to preserve evidence without altering the system state. One of the most valuable sources of evidence in host-based forensics is system logs. Logs provide detailed records of user activity, application behavior, and security events, making them essential for understanding how an attack unfolded. The Windows event logs and Linux system logs contain information about failed login attempts, privilege escalation, suspicious process executions, and system reboots. Attackers often try to cover their tracks by deleting or modifying logs, which is why forensic analysts use log analysis tools to recover deleted records and detect tampering. Another critical artifact is file system analysis, where investigators examine files, folders, and timestamps to identify unauthorized modifications. Attackers may plant backdoors, hidden malware, or rootkits in system directories, so analysts must compare file integrity against known baselines to detect unauthorized changes. In addition to file system and log analysis, forensic analysts rely heavily on memory forensics to uncover evidence of active threats. Memory forensics involves capturing and analyzing volatile memory, RAM, to detect running processes, hidden malware, and attacker tools. Since memory contains information that disappears after a system reboot, it is crucial to capture a memory dump as soon as possible. Attackers often inject malicious code into legitimate processes to evade detection, making memory analysis a powerful technique for uncovering stealthy malware. Tools like volatility and recall allow forensic investigators to extract active processes, open network connections, encryption keys, and injected code segments from a compromised system's memory. Another important area of host-based forensics is Windows registry analysis. The Windows registry is a hierarchical database that stores system configuration, installed applications, user preferences, and security settings. Attackers frequently modify registry keys to establish persistence mechanisms, such as creating startup entries, modifying group policies, or disabling security tools. By analyzing registry hives, forensic experts can uncover signs of persistence, unauthorized privilege escalation, and evidence of malware execution. Linux-based systems also store valuable forensic artifacts in locations like var, log, epasswd, and bash history, which can provide insights into unauthorized user activities and system modifications. Forensic investigations rely on a wide range of specialized tools to collect and analyze digital evidence. Some of the most commonly used host-based forensic tools include Autopsy and SleuthKit, which provide comprehensive file system analysis and timeline reconstruction. FTK Imager and EnCase are widely used for disk imaging and forensic acquisition, ensuring that investigators work with forensically sound copies of compromised systems. Memory forensic tools like volatility and recall are essential for analyzing RAM dumps and detecting in-memory threats, while Sysinternal Suite offers powerful utilities for monitoring system processes, network connections, and registry modifications. Additionally, Tools like Yara help analysts identify malware based on predefined signatures, allowing them to detect known threats quickly. Conducting an effective host-based forensic investigation requires following best practices to maintain evidence integrity and ensure accurate analysis. The first step in any forensic investigation is evidence acquisition, where investigators create a bit-by-bit forensic image of the affected system to preserve the original data. It is crucial to avoid making changes to the system during this process, as even minor modifications can compromise evidence. Investigators should also collect logs, memory dumps, and volatile data before shutting down the system, as crucial evidence may be lost once the machine is powered off. Once the evidence has been acquired, forensic analysts proceed with timeline analysis to reconstruct the sequence of events leading up to the incident. By correlating log timestamps, file modifications, and network activity, analysts can identify when the attack began, how it progressed, and what actions the attacker took. Another best practice is detecting anti-forensic techniques used by attackers to cover their tracks. Cybercriminals often attempt to delete logs, modify timestamps, disable security tools, and encrypt evidence to evade detection. By using forensic techniques such as log recovery, metadata analysis, and memory inspection, investigators can uncover hidden traces of an attack. Forensic analysts should also follow legal and compliance guidelines when handling digital evidence, especially in corporate and law enforcement settings. Ensuring proper chain of custody documentation and compliance with frameworks such as ISO 27037, digital evidence handling, and NIST incident response guidelines is essential for ensuring that forensic findings are admissible in court. In conclusion, host-based forensics is a crucial component of cybersecurity incident response, allowing analysts to uncover digital evidence, analyze attack patterns, and strengthen security defenses. By leveraging log analysis, memory forensics, file system examination, and registry analysis, forensic investigators can reconstruct cyber incidents and develop strategies to prevent future attacks. Mastering host-based forensics is essential for cybersecurity professionals, as it enables them to respond effectively to security breaches and minimize organizational risk. In the next section, we will explore real-world forensic case studies, demonstrating how forensic analysis has helped uncover cyber threats and track down attackers. Stay tuned.